dive, but doesn't look like.
Oh,
I love this from Aki.
Oh, he didn't see him. No,
it's too late.
He didn't get
Flashes over wall, walks into bush, recalls. What a legend. What an absolute psycho. What's happening? OMG are playing Malphite Vi. This is BLG are playing such an LPL draft. Kennen, Wukong, Annie, Rakan. Go in, go forwards, go hard or go home. OMG's draft is really weird. They're playing Malphite Vi with Aphelios Lulu. Like there's a bit of, it's a bit weird, you know. BLG's draft is a lot better in one dimension, and their lanes are stronger. Like top wins, mid wins. Bot loses straight to V2, but it's more useful in fights. So yeah, I think BLG's draft is just way better. I mean, you can see the game. 2 Drakes up, 2 3k gold, winning lanes, better team fight. It's all on Elk. If Elk creeps, then yeah, obviously they lose. This game looks really good. Next team fight is in 1 minute around Drake. Shanji has TP, Bin doesn't. He's probably gonna push his wave and run down, or recall and run down. And then I think it's Wukong's going to Wolves, it looks like. He's pinging Wolves. I think Wukong probably gets level 11 off of Wolves, that's why. Or... Oh no, he wants to complete his jungle item, so he's 3 stacks away. Probably has a treat, so it's maybe 2 camps. Romp Wolves. So BLG might be late to Drake, but I think BLG will just fist them in this Drake fight. If OMG take it. Cream needs to take... I don't know, Cream's... The ults that Cream have are just so shit. Because you know on Sylas, if you take Rakan ult, you know when you're ulting on Rakan as Sylas, you can't cast your spells. Can you? I feel like you can't. Oh no, Wukong, it's on Wukong. When you're playing Sylas with Wukong ult and you're spinning, you can't use your spells. It's so stupid. Rakan ult's fine, yeah, it was Wukong. And on Zac as well. On Zac ult you can't either. Yeah, Kennen ult's probably the best. They get mid-tier 1 as well. Bin's doing Bin things. I want to see Bin versus Shanji in a carry matchup.
Force. They get a trade back on a Bin. He finally goes down flash.
And your way onto Abel.
And they still fight it though. They do get Shanji over the wall. Tibbers will be sacrificed like the martyr he is. Cream has stolen the slicing maelstrom, but he can't get in. They go in though. They get their own wombo combo. Abel can't get the damage in yet, but the Moonlight Vigil strikes true. And he's red-white.
Hey, what's happening? Is Zeri doing Zeri things? Oh, Abel almost carried or what? Sorry, I missed the fight. I had to get the door. Okay, show me that replay. How did BLG... How was that fight even close? You missed 2 fights? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. How was this fight even close? Oh, Tibbers was used really early, huh? OMG is chunked. Cream gets Kennen ult. They're going into a choke. Malphite ult was good. Cream's watch was insane. Oh, On did really well there. Bin got a really... Oh, finally got a good position. Ah, Shanji did work there. Abel was smurfing there in that fight, huh? Close. Soul still up. Elk doesn't have sums and his shield goes on cooldown. Maybe OMG have a chance. I thought BLG stole it there for a second. What? Oh my god, bin. Abel can't walk up. GG. Bin gap. 20 kills, 24 minutes. LPL, baby.
A wave was just pushed in mid, so they are going to be able to start doing that now. Steve got Mazelli's dead. He's dead.
JDG is not locked MSI, right? Or EDG. Whoever wins that series goes to MSI, yeah? Okay, I hope Ruler goes to MSI now that Gen G's there. I would love to see Ruler on an LPL team versus Gen G. Just for the plot, you know. Zeus shed the Shy as the best LPL top as well. Alright, well don't take my opinion and take Bin in the Zeus's. Well, there goes Bin. Wait, they can win this fight, Abel. Abel has good guns. Oh, he Gale Forced the Rakan W as well. Legend. No, they don't have any fucking frontline though. No frontline. What have we learned over the last 4 months of League of Legends, chat? What have we learned about this champ? But there are a few teams who I think are like buffed really hard by Zeri. Like for example, last series, Gen G, they're a really big Zeri team. But at MSI, Zeri's dead, right? So we'll see what happens. JDG is also a very heavy Zeri team. But like a team like T1, G2, EDG. I don't think they're very heavy Zeri teams. Biased. Someone asked if I get mad about people calling me biased. Well, first of all, I think it's a joke. And even if they're serious, I don't really care. Because I know that I'm like never intentionally biased. I always like to look at both sides of the story. But like, I think I've seen people get flamed for being biased when they're like they don't even have like a professional opinion on the topic. They just have like a friend on a team and they're not even competing, or like an analyst or whatever. They just say, I hope my friend wins. And then I saw people comment, you're biased. And it's like, dude, they're supporting their friend without any professional standing or opinion, and they're just an average viewer. And then people are like, biased. There's two words floating around right now, biased and fraud. And they're used on cooldown. To be fair, that is biased. You think it's biased? Okay, let's take an example, right? Let's take an example. Let's say Potter72, his best friend was Harry Kane, and he wanted Tottenham to win. Is that biased? Or is that supporting your friend? It is, yeah, but like, then he tweets, I hope Tottenham win, on his account with 20 followers or whatever, let's say, because he's just an average social media user. And then people comment, you're biased, shut up. Pentakill? That's biased definition. Yeah, but I'm trying to... The point is, people saying, shut up, you're biased, to discredit your opinion, you know? It's delusional because Tottenham doesn't win trophies. So it's not biased, it's delusional. Okay, well, I think I can see obviously what OMG need to swap up this game. Choose blue side, ban Zeri, better top matchup, and I think the game will be competitive. But how GigaChad has been, motherfucker wins MSI with RNG, even though his split maybe wasn't that good. But he carried game 5. Gets removed because they made a deal months before MSI. Joins BLG, and now they're top 4. But I think the most impressive role for me is top lane. Like, if your team is middle of the pack team, but your top laner is really hard smurfing and keeping you in the league, like top 5 or whatever, that is insane. It's always something I wonder, like, what if Bin was on, I don't know, give me a good LPL team. Any LPL team with a really strong 4-core. You know, JDG. What would he look like? Would he look good, better than 369? Probably. 369, as much as he's like still regarded as like one of the best, I don't think 369, for 369 standards, has been that insane. I think it's been really good, but he's just been chilling, you know. Yo, hello! Quick message, can you please subscribe? If you subscribe, my plant will be happy. Injured ban versus Shun. Standard. Is there a Cassante ban? Do we care about Cassante on red? Do we care about Xayah? Do we care about Zeri actually? No, we don't care about Zeri. LPL just leaves Zeri open most times, don't they? A Kali ban against Cream on 1-2-3. Holy shit, man. LPL doesn't ban OPs, they just target ban. Cannon first pick. Does Bin just play... Does he play Jason to it? Do they play Jason to it? Or do they leave it till 4-5? OMG wins, they got Cannon. He picks Gnar into Cannon. Gnar on 3 XTD. What do you pick into this draft? Oh my god. Mid lane pick here is really cringe. You just have to go Talia or what? I don't know. No, it's horrible. Ahri? Yeah, Ahri, I think. Let's go T1 versus Gen G again. Oh my god. I like OMG's draft a bit better. Okay, well, let's see if Dom's team can get across the finish line. Let's see if OMG can get a second chance. Loser of this series is out, so loser comes 4th. Winner will play against the loser of JDG EDG. Winner of that will play against whoever's in the finals. Thing is, Kennen wins against Gnar. This matchup is really good for Kennen. Because obviously Gnar's quite short range in early game. Gets better, but yeah, Kennen can outrange him, and his W is better for trades. But Gnar is good in teamfights with Annie. It's not like an insane counter, but it's just better for Kennen for the push. Who does Kennen lose against? Oh, nice hook. Nice cleanse as well. Kennen loses against Jace. Kennen loses against 80 carries that can outdamage him, like Akshan, you know. Also champs that can like all-in him, where he can't escape. So for example, like Irelia. Camille can be okay, but it's way harder. After a while, it gets better. GP used to be good into Kennen. Well, not good, but it used to be fine. But they changed his Q now, right? And so having a Keystone against Kennen as GP is a bit annoying.
On has done his due diligence, though. He has an exhaust. And I know exactly
GP used to be super oppressive with that fucking grasp. Now he's a bit weaker.
Doesn't look like I love this Rocky.
Oh, he didn't see him. No!
It's too late.
Flashes over wall, walks into bush, recalls. What a legend. What an absolute psycho. No hex flash either. Just fucking sends it. I mean, I think he thought Gnar was maybe recalling in the bush or on the edge of the bush, and then when he didn't see him, just recalled. It's better Maokai. So this might sound weird, but if you're a jungle main, this is something that would be helpful. Is the most important thing is Maokai flashed over this wall, ran to the top of the brush, didn't see him, but then recalled. Why? Why doesn't he check further? Well, because if he runs here and he's not here, and they see Maokai, you're giving away information as to where you are. Plus, if he doesn't show, they didn't see his flash anyway, it's just better to recall. Nothing ever happened in their eyes. Giving information is sometimes just really bad. Jungle is all about, like, how much information can I get without giving as much information, without giving as, like by giving as little information as possible, you know? I need to get information on enemy jungle for certain sides of the map while also trying to hide myself as much as possible. And that's why you see the best junglers in the world do these crazy, like, flank, gank, fucking creative psycho ways into certain lanes. See? Doesn't want to show. Maybe he wants to be lanterned over? Oh, he fucked up the timer. Now he's on a ward. Now he's shown. Now they know he's on Drake. Shanji all in top. Bin jumps on his head. LPL hates Victor or what? I don't think anyone likes Victor. That champ sucks. People played Victor at the beginning of the year thinking like, I can play Victor with Wukong. It's a good team fight, right? Surely. And then they realize, wow, my champ does nothing until 6 items.
They have the dark passage out and the connection from the Timber is able. Getting go so low.
Nice play. Nice kill by BLG.
We'll see if they can follow it up, though. There is a
ooh, nice clone. Well played by BLG. Maybe Aki should not take the lantern here and flash over the wall, and Abel should have taken the lantern and then flashed afterwards. But it's just min-maxing. But I would be very biased. No, I wouldn't. If it was a professional broadcast, I would never be biased. Ever. I think being biased on a professional broadcast is disgustingly cringe. Unless you're like... If you're like... The thing is, if you're gonna be biased, at least be honest about it, you know? If you're on a professional broadcast. If you're like, you know, like the French stream, you know? The LFL, or the LFL stream OTP. When the EU team's playing, you know, they're wearing like the French caps, French shirts, French flag. Or like T1's playing, they're wearing like T1 jerseys, T1 jackets, T1 hats, you know? Like they're obviously like doing it on purpose, you know? It's the sly bias for me that like... You know, they don't admit it, but they're doing it, but they know they're doing it, but they don't admit it, you know, like the sly part. But if you full on fucking embrace it, I don't care, I think it's funny. But the OTP does that sometimes. Like when, I think it's when EU plays as well, they wear the jerseys and shit like respect. Yeah, like Monte Cristo at Worlds, you know, all aboard the SKT hype train. Of course he's being biased, you know, but at least it's funny, you know. And I think I was biased, I think that I was biased at Worlds when I predicted Rogue to win against JDG, but I was obviously trolling, like... I said fuck you to everyone and said 3-0 Rogue. Like, I was obviously trolling and being biased on purpose, you know, just to make it more fun. Because everyone was, like, it just felt kind of boring. Everyone was like, yeah, JDG's gonna stomp them, JDG's gonna stomp them, JDG's gonna stomp them. And I agreed. But I thought if we all said that, it would be boring to the viewer. Everyone would be like, oh, okay, JDG's gonna... So I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll just have some fun here and make it, obviously be sarcastic about it, but at least maybe rally the troops somehow, you know? Because the whole pregame just felt a bit like, yeah, Rogue's fucked. And I was like, yeah, I agree, but let's try to make it look like Rogue's not that fucked, just for the boys, you know? Come on, it's our last team, don't be like that. What happened? First game was an absolute Armageddon fucking team deathmatch Octagon Royal Rumble. Now it's Farmville. I don't know if I've ever cast an EU versus LCK LPL best of 5. But I always get the LPL LCK, which I don't mind, because I watch LPL LCK all year as well. I feel like I can give like regional expertise as well, because I don't watch every game, but I watch almost all of them. Oh my god, that's gonna be a big... Oh, that exhaust was insane. And this is Gale Force versus no Mythic. Can I get this tower? Yeah, I can. Need on the next wave though. Shun still has ult. On is gonna come back. No, I think they will get this. Yeah, they'll get this. I think their front to back is stronger, and they're like, I think there's 3 things you should look at when you look at drafts. Like, a lot of people look at drafts in isolation, which is already wrong. Never look at a draft and think like, wow, those champs are broken. Because you need to look at the other draft, right? So you need to weigh it up. And I think they have, like, OMG have more collateral in teamfights. They have better front to back, and they have better flanks. I think when you look at drafts, just look at how much DPS output versus how much DPS like they can sustain, how much hard CC they have versus how much mobility enemy has, and then how much flank potential they have. I think are the 3 most important things to look at. And then you can start factoring in scaling and how much they need to get ahead. But like in just normally what I do is I just look at the 2 teams and I just simulate in my head a 5v5. And in my head, any Wukong Gnar has to carry the whole fucking fight so that Zeri gets space. But how does any Wukong Gnar fight for space against a Maokai ult and a Yone on Kennen on both sides? If they could play front to back BLG, then they would definitely be able to buy space for Zeri, but I don't think OMG will ever be going front to back. Like, Cream needs to be on a side, Shanji needs to be on a side, and then the Gnar will... The Gnar and the Annie can't really find... But they'll make... OMG can fuck up. Like, if OMG just run through this choke as 5, they'll all die. So I hope they don't. They have to fish their way in. Yeah, look at this. Pull them up, pull them down, pull them to the side. Shanji should run around the back of the Drake pit. Or hide on bush, yeah. This is... Like, where are they going? What are they doing? They needed Shanji to go around the Dragon Pit and just play slow. Maybe they can still fight this actually, because Shanji position. But the Tibbers are really good Yagai, but Yagai was marking with Tibbers. This is how the fight should look. Now it's hard for Annie, Gnar, Wukong to play in one space, but they don't have their fucking jungler, so what's the point even walking up here? Bin could ult flash. Yeah. Oh, he missed the wall. Shanji really wants to save his flash. He died. That's how much Shanji values his flash. He dies. He knows how much he needs this flash if they want to win a team fight. It's probably worth it to save flash than give a kill. So why are they going in here? The hook is fine, but Maokai W is just int. Like, what they want to do there with the Philios is just chunk Wukong a bit. You can tell Shanji's not... Like, the second the Gnar W hits, you can tell Shanji is not going to flash, no matter what. Even if he dies, even if there's a 1 for 0. Like, right here. Oh, never mind. Where's the flank? They're playing front to back again. It's so bad. There's Cream on the side, that's good. They need Shanji on the other side. Oh, he ulted the clone. Oh no, it wasn't a clone. I got baited. See, if any Gnar gravitate towards the cannon, what does it free up? It frees up a Philios Thresh. I think OMG still have a really good fighting chance. They're in a great spot, but they're not finding the right positions in these fights. BLG are first to river, and they're just kind of running into him a bit too much, OMG. Ooh, he doesn't have ult there, so he had to flash away. There's a big chain CC, and he doesn't have much tenacity. They're giving up top tower because I think he thinks that the Wukong might be around there. Not having perfect information is annoying. The power of controlling topside jungle. You risk it for the biscuit. Is it really worth to save a top tier 1 with 30% HP for another wave or 2? No, it's not. If you're dying and you don't have TP. So ideally what happens is if they can... Like, ideally OMG... Oh god. Didn't have cleanse on, tried to E-flash. Oh my god, Yagal did it for him. Oh my god, Yagal. This is good, but BLG needs something. If you invest double flash on your 2 primary engage to get a kill onto something, you need to do something with it, right? But they just lost 4 ultimates. So as much as this looks good for BLG, this could turn out to be a disaster, because Kennen saved flash and Yone ult is up. The only good news is there's no Maokai ult, so BLG have to turn. If they stay in the pit, they're just gonna get slaughtered. Even on a 5v4. Shanji needs to get a... he needs to kind of go around blue, I think. OMG need to go in. Okay, it's a bit too late for Shanji, but he's finally there. He doesn't get it. Oh, Shanji got in. But there's no follow-up. Where's the team at? This is why they need an AD carry, right? Oh, they got cleanse out of Zeri. BLG doing good, but this is what tempo is now. BLG all have to recall, and Philios on the map, so as much as they have Nash, they all have to play defensive now, because they're going to lose mid tier 1. Is this TP going to save it? No, it's not. Now they would ideally want to play for top tier 1, but Gnar stayed on purpose to stop them from getting this top tier 1, so smart by Bin. I think OMG took too long here. Shanji needed to run around here faster, Aki needed to be here faster when it was on like 5k. And Cream really missed his window because Bin zoning him, but Bin wouldn't be zoning him if they both came from the sides faster because Bin would have to peel. So I think on a 4v5 they could have played that way better. I think OMG should give this Drake. Cannon flash on cooldown. No, this guy should not be recalling either. This guy should be pushing top. I don't know why he's basing for his BT. I don't care that you have BT. He should be hitting this and playing for this when they're on Drake. Because they're definitely not fighting this Drake, and you're not putting any map pressure right now. And you're gonna lose mid tier 1 after this as well now. He's gonna lose mid tier 1 too. Oh my god. It's so shit what the OMG just did. Well, it's not super shit, you know, but they could have gotten more. Look at top wave, it's gonna slow push into BLG. They're just gonna burn creeps now. Like, they're burning gold on 3 lanes now. When one team's ahead, they play on 2 lanes, so you can see they play 4-1 BLG, mid and bot push for tier 1s. And if you leave top wave to slow push out, you're giving them gold. So they're winning all 3 lanes. So now Yone runs back top a minute later, realizing they should have been pushing top in the first place, but now Bin has TP. So if Bin pushes in and wants to defend this, he can. So they kind of missed their window to get an objective, I think. Which is bad, because now they can push and move down, and you might lose your tier 2. So it's really tough. He finally gets it. This dive is crazy. It worked though. Bin has flash on Yone ult. Big shutdown. Whoa, that flash hook was insane by PP God. That was blind as well. This is insane. This is exactly what OMG need. Yone TP. Why doesn't he cook? He should have gone in there, Yone, no? With ult? Get Elk's flash, maybe? They should have forced way harder there, OMG, I think. Even if Yone is gonna die, he has shield bow BT, just ult the Zeri maybe, I don't know, then go on Leona, no flash, like... Yone is not ulting... When did the Yone ult this game? I haven't seen one. I saw one defensive ult in mid, but that's it. Cream needs to start getting a bit more ballsy if they want to win this game. The bad news is they can't translate it into any objectives, right? They get kills and then what? The map's just gonna be the same when they come out of base again. They just got shutdowns. So I'll show you what you mean by Cream here. If you watch his position, that was blind as well. They didn't toggle the vision, but he was around there. Here, Cream, watch on the left. Here, he should just ult anyone. Doesn't matter. He has shield bow. Get a flash. Get Annie's flash. It helps Aphelios. Get Zeri flash. It helps Cannon. It doesn't matter. But these things can be really big snowball effects to later on situations, you know. Okay, so now the game is all about Drake, basically. There's a 1-minute window where Nash is up while Drake's down, but I think VLG will play a bit slower now. Bot tier 2 is a really free objective because it's extremely low HP. Obviously it's really hard to defend towers at low HP. Shocker, because they'll just kill the tower in your face and then kill you. So Shanji's trying to play for top tier 2, but yeah, Bin has TP, that's never happening. Gnar TP doesn't even matter at this point in the game. BLG just want their front to backs. Wukong and Gnar disruption. Mid tier 2 is dead. Bot tier 2 will die now as well. This is the knock-on effect from the Nash because the towers got low. So there it is. Bad sequence for OMG. This is why they should have overforced, because then if Annie had no flash or Zeri had no flash in that siege on tier 2, maybe they could have TP'd behind them or something. They flash, just die. Doesn't matter. OMG draft looks good, but their execution is poor. Yeah, their execution is definitely poor. I would be flaming the solo lanes a bit if I was talking to them after the game. Also, Aki made a big mistake before Drake. But their solo lanes need to just think. They need to start thinking. Stop just running at them. They're not problem solving their way around these fights, man. They're just running at them and not using anything. I think they can still, even now they can still win fights. It's obviously really hard, but look at Zeri and Aphelios items, like, just need to disrupt for Aphelios, and it's, oh my god, they're forcing Nash. Shanji needs to be sitting here. I need my pen, where's my pen? Shanji needs to be here. He needs to be in this bush, or around this wall, he needs to be here. Oh, they warded both, so he's hiding here. Okay, here, Cream, ult, SC ult. Doesn't use it. Why, they have to go forwards. It's only getting worse. Okay, I think someone can run around now. Maybe Shanji go around? Just slow down? They're just staring at them. Shanji could be running around right now. Oh my god, they're starting it again. What? What?
And I'm scared because BLG really don't have many engaged tools left.
OMG, man. They have to go soon. Aki's just gonna die to Baron. Oh my god, Yagao won the game. Yagao did it. Yagao won the game. I don't know, OMG just never pulled the trigger, man. Never pulled the trigger. Dead to Baron. Yagao did that with W, by the way. He didn't even have Tibbers. He flashed W 3 people. That's how bad OMG's positioning was, that Annie can flash W 3 people. Jesus. They'll get top tier 2, mid tier 3 and Drake. But it's basically over. OMG, 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 OMG. They're just too indecisive, man. The thing is, when one person goes, everyone will go. But no one's going, so no one can follow up. People are just waiting for, like, how is this even a situation? Jesus, man. Now this gets to the point, obviously, when you're playing explosive top sides like this, when one of them gets ahead, they will build defensively against your options, right? So like, when Cream was ahead, he was going QSS to keep uptime, but now you have triple stopwatch. It's not that they get more damage when you play, like, when you play two comps that like want to dive into each other. It's not that them getting ahead gives them more damage, it's that it gives them more defensive tools. Like, they'll get GAs, Zhonya's, like all of these fucking, like he's going GA as well. Like, now it's impossible. Like, now it's not like this Zeri has more damage than Aphelios, she just has more ways to survive. Because they're ahead. Also, he's 2 levels up, so that helps. So when you're ahead with dive versus dive, you buy defensive items. And then their dive can never be as good as yours. Alright, it's good what BLG are doing. This 2-4 is not really a 2-4, a 2-3, it's like a 4-1, because Wukong can get the bot instantly. He's just covering Gnar in case someone dives on him. Elk has no flash, needs to be a little bit careful, but I think this is done here. See now, I think a normal play here is just back off and play for top now. LCK, I can tell you LCK right now backs off and plays for top. 100%. Genji, even T1 I think just backs here and goes to play top. Okay, they're gonna back as well. I thought BLG might try to fish for the next wave for a dive. Some LPL teams there would wait for that super wave. They'd still be there and they try to end on it. Yeah, Chanji's getting top diffs this series, it feels like. Now what they want to do ideally here is, obviously I think most people know this nowadays in like modern day league, but when you have 2 inhibs you don't 5-man top. As much as you say 5-man top, you don't play 5-man top. You have 1 person mid. Just 1. Even 2 is fine. Because you need to make sure these waves die, so they get in faster. You don't literally just go 5-man top. You never do that. Because then they can actually balance wave clearing. Oh, they got a pick. Okay. Okay, they need more though. They need to fucking hard chase this. But Aki flash isn't up yet, it's up. Now. Yeah, it's up. If he had flash there, he could have chased more. Shanji could look for TP behind him here. This looks like a nice play. If they can stop this recall... Oh, they're backing. Damn, unlucky. I think the bot lane of OMG did fine. Just, yeah, their top side. Shanji got a bit lost on the map. Aki made mid-game mistakes. Cream hasn't really found a way to get involved, even though he's 100 CS up. Like, it just feels like the Yone is invisible. I think they're putting their wards on top side, but they should go bot side here. I think they're scared of losing Nash, but they should not really let OMG get into either side of the river. I think they're strong enough to stop them from entering both. Because what would happen here is OMG just mismatches whatever BLG does, and they trade objectives. But I think BLG is so far ahead that they shouldn't let them even trade. They should just walk into wherever OMG is going. Are they fine just taking Nash for Drake? I don't think they should let them take Drake, to be honest. Like, they should chase them to the point where they have minions in their base and they sweat on the side lane. It's what I think they should be doing here, BLG. Because if they were like slow contesting here, they wouldn't be able to recall. It puts a lot more pressure. But I guess the guaranteed players get Nash and get out. Interesting. Well, they can end on this Nash. They can end on this Nash. The only problem with this play is if BLG don't end on this Nash, OMG can win the game. Because you don't have soul. They have to win on this Nash, or it's over. That's why I thought maybe contesting Drake was better, because it feels pretty guaranteed if you just keep pushing top and get 3 inhibs. Even if you go like 1 for 1 on Drake. Well, OMG has a way to win. Just clear waves and Prage. They have to fight for their life on this 3rd inhib. But it's not over. They have sums up. They're getting tons of XP. They're like evening out the difference in levels. The only problem right now is top and AD. Shanji's level 16 though, so it's fine. That's all he needs. Is there a ward he can TP on? No, there's not. Meh. I don't know how Shanji's getting in this fight. Well, that's how he's getting in. He's going forwards. It's actually really good. Can they get Elk? They hit him with a hook. Abel can carry. Abel! Abel! He's alive! Abel! It's Cream now. Cream. He's gonna get Mega. Oh my god, Bin. They're 3v2. They have to kill Wukong. That's it. I think OMG can win, you know. I think they can win. Unironically, they can win because they can't end on this Nash. Inhibs are back. Nash is off. They have 4 more minutes to play with. Aphelios is almost 6 items. It's winnable. It's winnable. The gold is useless. The gold is fucking useless right now. No one cares. The only gold right now is Gnar versus Kennen, I think. Like, genuinely think that this 6-7k gold lead, whatever it is just Gnar versus Kennen. They should have gone for Soul, man. Why did they mismatch? They should not have mismatched. They should have held a vision line here as long as possible with small wards on Nash to make sure that they can't get it sneaking away from them. And should have been pushing top. And then the longer they commit on this Drake, the more they lose the 3 inhibs. This was definitely more of a risky play, but more of like a guarantee the game play. Because the second this happens, your game is screwed. Well, not screwed, you know, they're still winning, but now the thing is, the game is just nothing will happen for 2 minutes. I mean, BLG have maybe a 1 wave to play on with Nash, but only Bin has Nash, so they can't really play on that wave. So it's 2 minutes. Yeah, Scimitar on Abel, 6 items. Maybe they can get Scimitar on Yone as well. He has GA. Still slightly BLG favorite because they'll have map control, but in terms of like raw power, I think it's pretty even. Just mainly because of the carries. The front line is still BLG favorite, right? Like OMG doesn't really have a front line. That's a 2-item Maokai at 40 minutes. That guy's gonna get 1 shot, but Wukong doesn't have GA, I guess, so it's fine. Which team struggles more without flashes, OMG or BLG? I feel like OMG struggles a bit more without flashes. Because Abel has so much threat, and OMG lacks so much threat, right? I think OMG are losers of the flash game, but Cream has it. Don't know what he can do with it though. Okay, so what OMG will need to do is they'll need to walk up. I think Shanji's probably buying a stopwatch, you know, he's got nothing else to buy. Just buy a stopwatch and flip it. Needless works too. If you've got that much, just buy a fucking Needless, yeah. The problem is On has exhaust. What I would actually like to see from PP God here, to be honest, is I would love PP God to drop midwave here and run around here and just try to get a ward there. Somewhere around there is what I would love Thresh to do. Just so that Kennen can get into this next fight, because fighting here is just useless. Thresh has no job here. If he just snuck around and tried to ward, I think that could save the game, you know, because I just don't see how they're getting into this river. At least if they had a TP behind, they could try to sniff or something. Oh god, they have to go through mid. They can't go in their jungle. Have to just run it down mid now. After this wave dies, just run it down mid. Just straight up. Only thing they can do. BLG can pull the trigger whenever, so they need to make sure their carries are on the left side of mid, otherwise they get engaged on. Now it's a stare down. BLG will catch midway from bot side, but they will start to sandwich them around and push them up here, BLG. So MG know they have to go in a bit. Otherwise they get in such a bad position. Oh, he found Elk. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. So much damage from Abel. Can they win this? GA? He has Mega though. Cleanse. Oh, Cream missed flash Q. He missed. He has GA though. Oh, PP got missed as well. Oh my god. OMG had 2 chances there to kill, but they didn't hit either of them. It's still 4v5 though, but it's kind of 4v3, sorry. Abel? He needs to heal on Grump, quick. Can anyone get here for this Drake? Can anyone steal it? Oh my god, BLG got it. It's over, Bin's gonna kill everyone now. What? PP God? Nah, Bin will kill everyone, I think, right? Unless Abel? Oh my god, just... This Aphelios is not serious, right? Elk, he has GA. Can he hold himself? He can hold the line here, he has GA. Can they kill him? I don't know. Oh, he flashed him. He flashed away from the turret. Oh my god. He's insane. E? He doesn't have E. Oh, the Protobot Q. It misses. He has ult in 5. He has E in 5. Elk. Show me W and then E maybe? If he kills Shanji here. Oh, just fucking nuts on him. Can they end? 60 seconds on Kennen? I think they can end. Oh my god, Elk just saved the whole game. I don't think they can end. I don't think they can end.
Man, this is insanity.
Why is On going in? What is he doing? What? He just E'd into him. This is really bad. They have chain CC for days here. He has no cleanse. He needs to run. Abel's up now. What the fuck? Why did On go in? The inhib they were giving it. It's not like he had to zone them away. Wait, Aphelios sold boots for Yomus. Oh my god. They're just going Nash. They're just right-clicking it and saying we have 30 seconds to get this Baron. Or BLG is going to be on our inhibs. So go Nash. Oh, Shanji needs to go around here. He needs to kind of like... Oh no, he can't. They got it. Wow. They just got Nash because they were in base here, BLG. Because On went in bot and they got so chunked. They had to run and reset and run. And they all just ran to Nash. And obviously this is distance. Plus doing Nash is the same as this. So he sold the Yomus now. What did he... Wait, no, he refunded it? I just saw it. So Abel... PB got insit, but he flay spin, I guess. So it was calculated. Abel just shreds them. Shred. Look at that damage. He did 1k damage in an auto attack. And then Elk has GA here. I think they should just play slow here. Shanji should not walk up. Oh my god. Cream was basing to TP back, but because Shanji procced his GA, he cancelled his base thinking they could kill Elk. And they could, but he flashed the Yone Q and the turret that didn't proc the auto for Aphelios. So he had enough damage to kill them both. And then he just waited for his ult and nutted on his cannon. I think if BLG just... I don't know actually, then if they waited for Yone TP, I think Zeri would have been able to E over the wall and leave. He's Yomusing back to base. Look at the pace. He's so fast. Oh, he's sold Yomus now on board GA. Obviously, BLG are favored now because of the Infernal Soul, but I hope you can see how the game works when you're behind. You have these specific windows where if you don't take that option, eventually the windows like get smaller and smaller and smaller. But if you can actually pull off a window, then you buy a certain amount of game time, then the game becomes to the point where it doesn't matter. So OMG are doing really good. They got their windows pretty nicely. That top fight was everything. But yeah, this soul is just going to be really painful, isn't it? The good news is Zeri has no flash. Yagao's itemization, man. It's just, it stunted his late game so much. Rylai's Morello. He needs Rabadons now. He really needs Rabadons. It stunted. He must have like 400 AP this Annie or something. Like at 45 minutes into the game, he does no damage. This Aphelios has 620 AD. Shanji has Rabadons. Ooh, that cannon is actually pretty strong, you know. That cannon is spiking. Like, oh my god, Yagao bought Shadow Flame because he didn't have enough time to get Rabadons. So that buy is basically like, I don't think I can get 600 gold in the next minute, so I'll base and buy Shadow Flame because I think the game's gonna end on this next fight. So yeah, I can kind of get it. There's not much to blame there. Because Elder's in 40 seconds, right? I think getting Shadow Flame is kind of needed. So I think here BLG's main two winning positions is first they have a side laner in Bin pushing top, which will threaten inhib on this Elder, and two they have Elder Dragon. So BLG has got a really good spot right now. OMG are gonna need a base with Shanji or Cream, cover top. Maybe they can two-man on this Bin. If they send Kennen to base and two-man this Gnar and get the kill, could work. Or it means that Kennen has to take Yone's place and join the team in contesting midwaves. Or they got... Did Elk ult there? He did, right? Oh my god, they got Zeri ult. That's massive. Shanji needs to hide. What is On doing? On just flashed. It's a 50-50. That's it. BLG is about to lose the game. It's not even 50-50. They're out of the pit. Just flip it. I don't know who gets it. Marc got it. OMG wins. OMG wins. They actually came back. 5-0. Just like that. They came back. Classic. Classic OMG. Unbelievable. Really good comeback. They had such small windows and they actually made something happen in them. And crawled back from like almost a 10k gold lead. That was insane by OMG. Really well played. What a great game. Really good game. Like, the way they played was actually, I think, a lot to learn from this game for a lot of pro teams. I think a lot for BLG to learn on how they play like OMG can learn how to play team fights, and BLG need to learn how to like close better. but that was insane by OMG. Like, their comeback plays were basically pixel perfect. Don't think there was any other windows past 25 minutes that they could have taken. That was a great game. I hope you guys learned something in that game. That was a really good game. I think BLG lost the game with 2 points. The first point was here. Like, look at this game state. Like, they just won the game. 5-0, Infernal, la 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 la. The Baron Siege was good. They got 2 inhibs for it. This sequence they played fine. Someone dies here, it doesn't matter, I think. But here's the 2 Xrun dies, doesn't matter. So here the game is won. How they're like 9k up. How did they fuck it up? The first thing they did was they traded Soul for 3rd Dragon for Nash. Now, when BLG is this far ahead, what they should do is they should put Leona Vision here. This is fine, this is great. But then they should sit in bot river because they see them on mid wave. They see 3 in mid wave. And then if OMG runs top on their wards, they send people up there to stop them, and Gnar solos Drake. If OMG runs bot, yeah, I'll mute the caster. If OMG runs bot, they fight them, right? That's all you do. But what they did was they overcommitted on one side when they're so far ahead, which shouldn't happen, which gave OMG something out of nothing. Like, what should happen here is either Gnar solos the soul and they slow down the Baron, BLG get the dragon for free, and OMG contest Nash. Like, there's a lot of outcomes here that should happen. But it doesn't look that bad because in BLG's mind, they say we get Nash, we have double inhib, we play for 3rd inhib, we end the game. So the only way that BLG lose is if they overstep top. And I think they overstepped top before Bin had mid push. So Bin, they should not walk up on this wave. There's 2 creeps and a cannon. What they should do is wait for this, because by the time this arrives, that means Bin can start hitting their nexus. So even if OMG commit to a fight, there's actually a threat that Bin ends the game, right? But actually what they do is they're about to overstep. The wave's coming in. Actually, they do wait for this wave. So wait, where's Bin's position? Actually, what they could actually do here, to be honest, you see some pro teams do this, is they don't kill the wave. What happens is if you don't kill the wave, and you let the waves meet here, the wave slow pushes, right? You're just not hitting the wave, you're just letting it sit there. And if you wait for the wave, and you wait for this wave, maybe you can make them collapse at the same time. Like, they need to be more in sync. I feel like they're just both pushing waves, and nothing's happening. Because what is Bin's job here? He's just standing there. Or they just wait for bot wave. If they can't sync up mid and top, they can wait for bot, you know? But now they walk up, Bin's hitting the creeps, and OMG go in. Elk is so far up with On. On played like a psychopath this game, man. He was just flashing everywhere. Like here, he tries to flash onto Abel, I think. Or he also tries to ult onto Abel, and then they get fucked. Also, what was this flash from On? Also, wait, I'll show you. Actually, they lost the game here as well. What am I talking about? I'll show you where they lost the game again, even though BLG won with Elder. That was the first part they lost the game. Here's the second part that they lose the game. Why is Leona doing this? This is guaranteed. You take the inhib, you back, you fight for Nash. Okay? Can you explain to me why is Leona going in? Look at him. Where is he going? They don't have a wave, they can't end, the inhib's dead. And because this happens, right? This might not look bad because no one dies, I think. But look how long it takes. They have to invest a TP to cover them from Yagao. Yagao TP's in to cover them. No one dies, but look how long it takes them to base. Now they recall, but the distance it takes for them to recall and run from here to here is the amount of time it gives OMG to rush Nash. So if On just didn't do that, BLG would be around Nash right now and they wouldn't lose it. So like he was like hyper fixated that he can kill someone there, but he didn't need to. And then they just got into this position where they lose a free Baron. So this was the second big mistake by On. I think he was just getting a bit overconfident. Also, what was his flash at the end? I need to see it again because I just didn't understand it. Maybe I can understand it if I see it again. Why does he flash? Look at Leona right now. Watch Leona. Oh, he's flashing to ward. He thinks that the dragon's about to die. I see. But now he's stuck. Like, now the thing is, once he does that, how does Leona enter this fight ever? It's just Jun alone. If Elk E's in, he's dead. Bin jumps in eventually, I think, but like... And Yagao jumps in, but Leona's kind of stuck. Look at Leona. She can't really do anything because she flashed to get vision. Her E doesn't hit anyone. Like, it's a 4v5, you know? Rakan, right, Xayah banned. They have to play Aphelios now, don't they? Or they can play Varus, to be honest, but it's pretty bad against Wukong because they can play Psycho champs. Viego. I don't even know if Lulu's a good pick here, to be honest. I like something else. Yeah, Xante. Yeah. I think they should ban... Yeah, Fiora's good. I was gonna say Jax, but... I think Lulu ban is kinda useless. I would ban Nautilus, to be honest. Actually, maybe Lulu Nautilus is fine. Actually, I would like to spread bans here, to be honest. I think Ahri Lulu or Ahri Nautilus is good. I think you cover off one dimension of play rather than two, because it doesn't change anything. Because if you ban Nautilus, she plays Leona anyway. It's the same dimension of playstyle. If you ban Lulu, there's nothing else in terms of range support, right? So even if you double ban support, I don't think you hit the target. I think you just ban Ahri here, or Lissandra. To be honest, I don't know if Cream plays Lissandra. This has to be Jax, right? This has to be Jax. Gwen. I mean, he's gonna go Jax. Unless they flex Cassante mid and play Gragas top, I don't know what they're doing here. Okay, they ban Nautilus. I think that's useless. They should just pick Leona here. Or Annie flex is good as well. They should pick Jax 100%. I would like Jax LeBlanc, but I don't know if LeBlanc is played by Yegao. Does he play? He plays Veigar, right, Yegao? But I don't know if Yegao plays Akali. His champ pool is weird. He plays like Talia. He plays like Talia, Veigar. He plays Ryze as well, I think. I don't know. Okay, they do Jax LeBlanc. Nice. I like that a lot. I didn't know if... Okay, never mind. To be honest, now they should just put Annie mid and pick Nautilus. Or they put Annie support and pick... Yeah, I was gonna say Akali for Cream. It's his one trick. He's so good at Akali. I like that too. That's why I think support bans were kinda useless. I mean, not Nautilus, I meant Leona, sorry. This is a big gank actually. Ooh, doesn't spot him. Nice chain CC. I think BLG's draft is good. It's good. Actually, OMG's draft is fine too. OMG won? Yeah, they won game 2. This is a really slow early game, apart from level 2 gank. When do you need to go to the studio? I need to go to the studio at 5:30, I think. Cream self-counter pick? I don't think this is a self-counter. I mean, I don't think you get the push. But you can do this at level 6. He sees the ER2 out. He's fine. Good cover. Good cover. I think when Akali gets Merc Treads, like, I don't really think it's a counter. I mean, in teamfights it's a bit tricky, probably. But it feels like BLG have 3 pushing lanes. So, yeah, this looks really tough for OMG this game. Okay, maybe OMG can fight Herald here. I think they kinda need to. They don't have level 6 on Annie, but I think they kinda need to fight this Herald. Otherwise the game just becomes really hard. Oh, they're gonna get slotted on the ward on the Blast Cone, but... Shun is basing, so I think he gets this in time, you know. Unless Aki plays scared here and just backs off. So Shun is gonna make a mistake here, I think. He's gonna run top to Herald by the time it's gone. Let's see. Maybe he gets there in time. This is a risky risk. High chance that OMG just get Herald and leave here. Also a high chance that maybe BLG can get a fight. Cream's trying to slow it down. Cream is gonna die for it. Nice, Rakan is 6, but Bin is kinda low. Whoa, Veigar flash is good. They need to go on. PB God. Yagao gets the kill. Yeah, BLG wins that. Really good. They actually got there in time. Oh, they got the Annie stun. That's huge. I think BLG is gonna roll them this game. They outscaled them as well. This is gonna be a quick one. Yeah, Cream invests a lot here to slow them down. So they're like, OMG's call here is just indexing on the Herald. Cream can't really do much here. Was a nice flash by Shun. Nice knock by On, sorry, and nice engage by Shun. I thought he flashed W. And then he gets the reset on Akali. He even misses the E, but this is a 3v4. OMG commit to the fight, but they can't get the Veigar down. Maybe if Shanji just kept focusing Yagao, he could carry there, but Shanji disconnected from his jungler a bit. Oh, whoa. Tier Royal of Ages, double Sunder coming in. Cull being finished. And he's gonna TP on bot, probably. He needs a ward. Where's the ward he's gonna TP to? Oh, tower. Jesus, that's far though. They could finish this by the time he arrives. See what Bin can cook up. PP God's flash down right now. They need to focus on Akali. Oh, Abel. Abel's flanking on Zeri. What? Abel is flanking on Zeri and it's working. What? He dodged everything. Oh my god, Abel just won the game for them almost. Like, what the fuck? Abel made them so dizzy. What? He stole it with Q. Oh my god, man. No. No, OMG, not like this. He didn't have smite yet, yeah. His smite was 1 second off cooldown. So, Abel has a Vamp Scepter, a Cull, and Berserker Greaves. And my man just single-handedly flanked BLG in a bush to make BLG run backwards. Look, BLG peel back here because Zeri is flanking. And watch the 3-man of Elk, On, and Yagao. They're sandwiched between... And they go on Abel, and then them going on Abel means they can't help Bin. Like, what? Then he flashes away from the flash. So he just basically pulls 3 people away. That's kind of crazy. And then he steals Drake. Yeah, he doesn't have smite for 3 seconds on Aki's smite. I still think VLG should roll this game, to be honest, but... dude, some LPL players just have massive balls. It's crazy, you're right. Like, they just go for, like... Some of these plays, man... Was it Shanji Kennen just holding flash every death, no matter what? Abel Aphelios being a psycho. Abel Zeri flanking. They could ult there if they want, but it's a bit risky. Oh, what? Was it the Annie shield? Aki still has ult, but he can't get into river. Cream is here, but the thing is BLG's champs are really good at like Wukong Akali commit on short range. And Veigar Cage Rakan does a lot of work against that. I think Shun can kite them back far enough so that Bin can maybe look for an engage. They don't have Rakan ult, this is the problem. Get the eye. This, look at PP God can't move. But now they don't have Cage, maybe Cream can cook. Cream has to cook here. Oh, Shanji smurfing. Oh, Bin's gonna die as well. But they got... Can they do something here? Oh, they got the knock. Nice. The 3-man core, Yagao on Elk, that's everything. They have to peel for each other. 3 for 2 and they got the Herald. Not too shabby for BLG. Not too shabby. Cloud saw this game is actually not bad, you know, for BLG. Okay, Yagao has TP again. Same scenario. I think BLG just need to be careful of Shanji, really. But he'll show on bot tier 1 now. That means that Bin can then move up, and I think everyone's happy for BLG. Oh, what Cream? Okay, well, PP God has no flash again for this dragon fight. Abel doesn't have his psycho flank. Bin can come around. Abel has sums though. It's not really worth it. Just Cream's gonna E over this wall and ult onto Yagao if he uses Cage. I think that's what he's thinking of. On needs to be careful. If he goes forwards, he can't save his carries. Where is Shun going? He just went to entrance Raptors and lost the Drake for it. Oh, Cream position. They don't have Cage either. He's gonna buy time here for his team to move forwards. That's all that matters, really. But they can get out because they got Drake, right? Shun fucked up there really hard. Why did he go to entrance Raptors? He was scared of a flank when Drake was 2k. It wasn't even a 50-50. They'll slowly chip this down unless PP God wants to flash ult on someone. But I don't think he can ult on anyone. But to be honest, I think BLG is the better team. And I want them to get a rematch against JDG. I want EDG to win. BLG JDG rematch. That will slap. That might be a 5-game banger for MSI. But OMG would be the surprise of the entire, like, the world surprise if BLG can win the next 2 series. OMG, sorry. If OMG makes MSI, that's like probably the biggest upset of all major regions. Unless Astralis make MSI, but I think for teams like Astralis and Fnatic to make MSI, they have to win the whole split. That's pretty fucking crazy. Oh, they're gonna go Nash. They're gonna 2-man Nash while Drake's up. Yeah, it's doable. This is... And they're soloing Drake as well. What? They're soloing Drake and Nash? Duo? Is this like enemy team disconnected? Bin still pulling Drake. Okay, it reset. Oh, no. On's just trying to stop Aki. They're gonna get it, but Cream needs to kill Jun. Didn't get him. Cream can't kill him, I think. Bomba. OMG map movement. Yeah, I mean, that's hard. They only have 1 blue orb. They're playing 4 sweepers, which is actually kind of psycho, isn't it? 4 sweepers when you're behind. I think you need to play at least double blue orb. I think it Cream... I mean, he's playing Akali. He can't play blue orb Akali, can he? I mean, OMG just has to, like, if you want an option, just fight Drake and pray. The good news is Drake and Nash, our timers are the same, so maybe if they win the Drake fight, they can get Nash as well. And Zeri can maybe make some magic, but like Akali is too far behind to get a kill. Like their top side is their mid jungle are 2 levels down basically. And you know how I said that your dive comp struggles the more the later the game goes on, not because the enemy team gets more damage, but because they get more defensive tools. That's your dive with an anti-flash. Stopwatch, BT, they have Redemption, like Shrelia's, Hex Drinkers, like I just don't think they have the damage to kill anyone. They don't have the damage. And by the time they get through their first combo, they're gonna die. BLG will just hold this 1-4 until Drake spawns. Elk needs to make sure he doesn't step up too far though. Okay, well you can keep stepping up, big boy. Just keep fucking him. Jesus, Elk is cocky, man. Elk is... I must say, both these AD carries are... Oh my god, why is he redemptioning? He was gonna... I think what Elk wanted to do there was lifesteal off the next wave. He has Red Gun, Bloodthirster overheal. Just let him lifesteal. Get his fucking 5k shield back. What was I gonna say? Yeah, these 2 AD carries are really good, I think. There's the engage. That's Elk stepping up. Do they have enough to kill him? There's the flash, there's the stopwatch, where's the damage? They have enough? Yes, they do. Holy shit. I'm surprised they did. I think it's because they fucked the redemption. Maybe the redemption wouldn't have saved him. I think he also stopwatched really poorly. BLG make the same mistake as last game. Definitely a window for Elk if he walks up like that. That guy was playing... I think that's a telegraphed play, right? The first 2 waves, Elk walks up and tries to chunk them. So on the 3rd wave, I think Aki knew he would do it again. They're gonna lose Drake for this. Unless Yagal can steal it. But I think it's just gone. He could play cocky with flash and bin... Oh, he's TPing base. But Shanji's in 10. I don't think this will do anything. He'll get a tower, maybe? Oh, I thought he stole it then. I think Bin will get a tower, but that's it. Does he get more than a tower? Oh my god, they're getting kills. It's over. Yeah, they get kills. It's over. No one else can base. It's over. Oh my god. I didn't think he could end. Damn, he really can. He really can just stand there. Oh my god. Bin, bin, bin. He just fucking TPs and it ends. Really good call. Holy shit, that was a really good call. Oh wow, he TP'd on, and there was 10 seconds on Shanji. I thought he could hold that. That Jax killed 2 Nexus towers in 10 seconds? What the fuck? First pick, first pick, first pick. Aphelios. Wow. Okay, I was gonna say, that's really weird if you're first picking Aphelios when Rakan is down and Zeri's up. I think it's always a Zeri first pick. Now they'll go Wukong Aphelios. Unless you want to play Varus game, but I think Elk should just go Aphelios. OMG, what are you going to play? No way they're going to play Belbas, right? They're just going to go Lulu Sejuani, and Aki's going to start. Oh yeah, Cassante as well, actually, not bad. Wow, they're putting Shanji on Cassante again. As much as he's like probably good at it, I like Shanji on his Psycho picks, but they're always getting banned. I want to see Shanji rumble again, but it's fucking banned. Okay, they could pick Jax here. They could pick no, Nar's banned. They could pick support, match. I would like a Thresh, not bad. Nautilus, not bad. It's hard to roam on Cassante. Like, I feel like Shanji is really good at, like, playing with top push. That's why he's just a really good Rumble main. Surely OMG makes it to MSI. Not looking likely. I don't know why they didn't pick Sejuani with Lulu, to be honest. Maokai, Sejuani bans. Vi's down. Are we gonna get the Aki Lee Sin? I think we might get a Lee Sin Ahri here on 4-5. Veigar ban, Annie ban. I think that's a Lee Sin Ahri on 4-5. Okay, not surprised with your bans, little bros. And Lissandra, yeah. Just lock in Lissandra. Lock it in, baby. It's just perfect. It's perfect. No, 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 no. Stop griefing. Just pick Lissandra. Shut up. We're not getting LeBlanc. You're going Lissandra. Dude, if I was the coach, I would take his mouse right now and lock it. Okay, thank God for that. Whose drafts do you prefer? I prefer... La 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 la. I think I prefer BLGs a little bit. Just bot lane is really like Psycho Land. Whoever gets bot ahead, game is won. I mean, BLG should have 3-0'd by now. The series should be over, but they actually threw that. I think Bin is probably the best Gwen in the world as well, which is like... Oh well, here comes the caster curse. He's time to die. Oh, he ward jumped around it. Bin needs to get level 3 here and W the Lee Sin Q. No, he can't. Oh, he got it. No, he can't get him. Oh, he didn't get him. Nice pink. This fight is really big, but they have Nautilus, so BLG should be favored. I think Nautilus is just stronger than Lulu at this point. But the problem is Ahri is coming. Ahri. Will you be casting today? Yeah, I'm doing Astralis Fnatic. Well, Cream has no flash, so I think that's a quick level 6 Lissandra Wukong mid one-shot kill. They have really good bot side vision here, BLG. They have no excuse not to do Drake. I think Shun here, if he gets 5 off of these wolves, he should go to Drake. It's really bad for him to go to top side right now with Lissandra having a turn as well. Here, for example, when your mid laner has push, your bot lane's first, and you have vision, you should always lean to that side, even if you're going to drop camps. Because you can either take the respawn or make an objective happen or a dive. So this was really good. Easy Drake. Big fight. On can live maybe. Elk is gonna die. Jun's gonna die. This is going to game 5, isn't it? This is going to game 5. I just have I've just been taking ADHD medicine, you know, and I think when last week or like when I'm normal, my head is like, there's 1,000 things going on in it at the same time, but now I can like focus on one thing when I take it. That's the only thing I've noticed. But I'm definitely like less of a degenerate, and like my inner monkey has just disappeared a bit. The voices are gone. I'll try it for a week, see how it is. I'm already at like the end of the week almost. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. On is not level 6. They kind of need Nautilus 6. I wonder if he's gonna get 6 from this wave. Yagao is really cocky, man. They got this bone plating on Ahri. Actually, not bad to get bone plating on Ahri. Oh, they got it. That's huge. They have smites for Drake as well. That is big. Yagao's mana is really low though. He needs to stop popping those grappling pots. He didn't level up and get Lost Chapter proc, so I wonder if he's really close to level 9. Maybe in a team fight after a full combo, if he gets the kill, he'll level up and get mana for the rest of the fight. But right now he looks a bit burnt. Okay, well OMG will get the Drake. Is this gonna be Cloud Soul again? No fucking shot, right? No fucking shot. Actually, Aki is playing Green Smite. Text like that's huge. Best soul in the game. Aki's playing Green Smite on Lee Sin. I think Green Smite Lee Sin is good if enemy team has like Mage, Assassin, sorry, / Lissandra, and melee support. I think if they have both of those boxes ticked, then I think Green Smite's better. Otherwise, I think Blue Smite's the best. Like if they have range support Lissandra, if they have like a control mage like Azir or Victor. Cheeky. Oh my god, he drift ulted him as well. That was actually clean by On. Keeps the lane in the same state. Oh, and then he rehooks him. But Zeri is Zeriing. They might get Abel's flash. Oh, I don't know if they kill him now though. Oh, yes they do. On is insane, man. What? That sequence was crazy. On ignites the cancel base. Q buffer ults away. Rehooks on the flash hook. That was insane. He made it, it was perfectly played. It would be nice for Aphelios if he could stay here on the tower, but Wukong wants the base. I mean, his guns are so nice to milk that tower. Does he just do it anyway? We'll never know. Ah, he plays it so good. Wards the bush, ignites him last second. Look how he hooks here and ults at the same time. So it takes a while for the ult because he travels further away because it comes from Nautilus. So then it roots as well. Then he hooks again just to make sure that he can't reset. Elk heals up and then he plays back. And then he plays for the flash hook. Oh, Bin is 1v2. Bin is fucked. Like, how does he play this? Can't play shit. Well, Bin has... Elk has Gale Force now. Okay, they're fishing for a kill on a pick on bot side jungle. Did that ward see Nautilus? No, it didn't. But they should see, because the ward was recently placed, that someone is around here. So they're probably a bit scared here, OMG. That's why Ahri's escorting even more, because obviously the ward was recent, so they might be diving bot. Wave's dead, Ahri goes back mid. Okay? So always be wary of, like... There is signs that tell that someone's there, right? Without you seeing them. And then that sign can lead to a play. Because if he was recently there and you back off and you're scared of getting picked, then they might dive your bot lane. Wow, OMG didn't fall for any of these traps, did they? Wow, didn't get a single pick out of that. They had tempo heaven and insane vision. And it never turned into anything. Okay, On just hooked him. But, oh, he saw Shun is split. But he doesn't know, does he know Yagao's there? Oh, Shun. Don't think. Cream has the damage, but Wukong has no flash. He needs Lee Sin to kill. Nice block by Yagao. Oh, he missed his Q though. He wouldn't have killed. Oh, he stopwatched the kick. Oh, Aki Lee Sin, Aki Lee Sin, Aki Lee Sin. It's like watching me play Lee Sin. Okay, OMG gets this Drake, but I don't think Drake matters that much right now. How does BLG play this game, to be honest? They can't side lane play here. I don't think they have the damage. Like, he can go on him, but they're not going to kill him in time. Before they get collapsed on by bot lane. They need to move with Nautilus. They're forcing Herald. I mean, I guess Cream doesn't have TP. Oh, does he? If he barriers now, does he have TP up? They didn't do Herald. OMG can move up now. Yeah, this is fucked. Yeah, Bin stuck under tower. They swapped Yagao down to bot from top because of TP situation. I think you can see by the pings, obviously pings tell a story. I think BLG is warding Herald to know when Lee Sin's on it so that Shun can cover bot and threaten a dive onto Cream. And then they can maybe get a bot tier 1 objective bounty out of it. But like you can see instantly that OMG's bot lane is covering bot side because they know that no one's contesting Herald. On the minimap, see that? So then Shun can't go bot sides, then he goes top side, but now the Herald's already dead. And now BLG get no play. They don't get bot tier 1 objective bounty. Ideally, when you're in BLG situation, you're behind, you always try to cross map and you take this, right? But they didn't get it. But when you're behind on objective bounties, getting these 2 towers is so important if you want to come back into this game. Mid tower is never going to happen because you're just really far behind, unless you get like a Herald steal. You have to get side lane tier 1s, and what will happen is OMG will play on 2 lanes. So what they'll do is they'll play mid top probably, because Cassante is going bot with TP. Ahri will push in top. Lee Sin will cover, Lulu will hover with Zeri after the push, and they'll take this. They need to get this on the cross map, they have to get this. I don't know why they're playing to cover. The problem with playing to cover when you're behind is they will slowly chip away at it anyway. So unless you can fight them, like Bin's just going to get chunked out, the tower is going to get lower and lower, and eventually you'll just lose everything. And you have no bot push now, so now they can play on 3 lanes. This is the problem with matching. It doesn't really lead to anything, because you're obviously behind. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Yagao has ult, but can he get it off? Oh, he has to flash Zeri Q auto. Oh, nice. That was actually really nice what he did. It looked int, but it was so good if they can get able. Because that route actually gave them the extra second of uptime. This was huge by Yagao. That was huge. That was good def right there. Good fucking def. The issue BLG have is this is another situation where your kills translate to nothing. This is a window where OMG can afford to play up, because they know if they die, the worst thing they'll lose is tower bot. Because they're too far away from Nash and Drake's not uptime. So BLG lose top waves, and they can't translate it into a play. No way are they gonna rush Nash. Actually, it's such a BLG thing. It's a LPL thing to rush Nash here. If this was OMG in this BLG scenario, why are they starting it now? What the fuck? They just didn't start for like... they're gonna all die. It's over. Or, this turn looks pretty good. How's Elk though? Elk's fucked. Yagao didn't ult. Okay, but Bin is carrying. Holy fuck, that Gwen damage. That Gwen damage, man. Bin split a bit too much, maybe. They don't have damage without Bin. Bin, come back. Oh, he kicked. Oh, can On solo kill him? He can. Bin just needs to hide on bush. Run, Bin, run. Hexgate. Oh, it's a 3 for 3. It's just fucking... Wait, Cream has 3 stacks. He has ult up again? They should slow down the kill. Okay, well. Can they 2-man Nash? No, they can't 2-man Nash. They can wait for Lulu. And then do it. They can start it now, maybe. They kinda need Lulu to tank it. Bin might have ult up. Elks come in. 2v3. No TPs. They have Hexgates. Now they're gonna do it. Did Ahri not have ult for that fight? Did it just come up? Or how the fuck did she have that many stacks? No, she didn't have ult. This was a great turn by BLG. The only problem they had was maybe Yagao shouldn't have turned as well. He should have protected Elk a little bit earlier. If he ulted Cassante before he could get his ult off, maybe that'll help Elk enough, but Bin just melts him. And now Bin here should not chase after Ahri flash. He should go down here with On. If Bin was next to On there on the hook on Lee Sin, I think they would probably kill Lee Sin. Oh my god, they're doing it over the wall. Aki's gonna see it though. What's it at? 6k now? 5k? 4k? 3k? 2k? Oh my god, it's a complete flip. Oh, Philios got it! What? Shun has no flash. Bin gets 1. What? That was insane damage. Damn, big play by BLG. Over the wall. Damn, LPL Barons. Like, I feel like LPL is probably the best region in the world at starting Baron and turning. In terms of, like, the amount of teams that can pull it off. Oh no, Yagao has to flash here. Oh, stopwatch. Lee Sin Q. I feel like loads of LPL teams know how to do Nash turns. Whereas only LCK, only a few teams know how to do Nash turns. Either they don't know how to turn or they just never started. But LPL teams, when they're like even or behind, will just start it and like have such a good sequence of turn that looks like they're on the same page, you know? I don't know. Overall, LPL is just less, it's just more volatile, I think. Like, when you give an LPL team a variable, they will take it and try to make something out of it. Whereas LCK teams will be like really... They would really need a really decisive play to make it. Soul in 40, game's over in 40 seconds. For OMG, or BLG buys time. Where is he TPing? He has a really good ward on bot brush. You see that bot brush ward? Level 16 Gwen. He can cook. If they overdive past this Gwen, they're gonna regret it. Cream is griefing? What did Cream just do? Oh my god, Cream! Bin is murdering. What? Bin is just slitting everyone. What did Cream just... Oh, Abel might carry here. Abel! Oh my god, this Zeri! Oh my god! He's crazy! Oh, he died. Oh, so close. So close. 13k damage! He did more damage than everyone combined, or what? That was a pentakill right there. Maybe he didn't get a crit on something, or when he jumped over that wall. Man, Cream just lost him the game, I think. That's so bad what he did. I think he dashed forwards thinking, I have Banshees, I can't get Lissandra ulted. But then his Banshees got procced by the hook and he got Lissandra ulted. Spoiler. So he has Banshees here. I think he thinks he can't get Lissandra ulted here because he has Banshees, but then he gets hooked into Lissandra ult. So he couldn't dash away when he realized his Banshees was down. Then Bin, I think Bin here gets a bit cocky. He has R2 and R3, but watch his R2 here. Miss, R3, miss, and then he goes over anyway. I think when it misses he should back, but Abel just stacks everything up, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, Abel. Let's see here. Here I think he could kill. Oh, his W missed Aphelios. If his W hit Aphelios, he would die. Just a centimeter to the left. If he hit Aphelios with the Zeri W, he missed the Q as well. Oh man, if he hit... Look at that champ. Look. His whole team put together, he did 6 times their damage. Aphelios has QSS. Yeah, I think he's scared of Charm or Everfrost. Okay, Baron's up. How does BLG start and turn? Do they start and turn? Maybe one more mid wave is probably better. Top wave is also pretty bad for BLG. Okay, chunk out Shanji a bit. Oh, they ulted him. Oh, they're committing this. What is going on? It's a mess. Elk? Gale forced. It's a 1v1. Oh, he wins that. Oh, I think BLG lose. OMG's gonna win. It's game 5. That's it. Game's over. What the fuck? What do you guys think of Zeri? Thoughts? Wow, I thought BLG had that actually. Okay, Aphelios. They gave Zeri over with Viban. They banned Kennen instead of... They banned Kennen? What? Zaya banned... They banned Vi on blue side, and instead of banning Zeri, they banned Kennen to trade Aphelios? Why didn't they ban Zeri and just play into Aphelios? They're gonna take Lulu away. Maybe they think on... I don't know. I think they need to... I mean, they should pick Wukong, yeah. Wukong, Nautilus is fine. They could even drop here. Yeah, and pick Annie. Yeah, I like that a lot. OMG should probably pick Cassante or Lee Sin, or... I don't like Akali. Yeah. Cassante, Lee Sin, Sejuani. Is there any other flexes they can pick here? Veigar. No, it's not. No, it's, if it was the other team, if it was BLG on red side, Veigar here was good, but I don't think Cream plays it. Cassante. Okay. They should probably ban away Gnar, Jax, Fiora. One of those 3. 2 of those 3, sorry. Gnar, Jax, Fiora. I don't think Gwen is that big of an issue, especially when you're playing Aphelios Lulu. Okay, they actually think it's a big issue. I mean, he played well last game, but I think his Jax and Fiora are more powerful, personally. I think maybe they're doing that because of damage share, but I think their damage share is fine. Okay, here comes Sejuani and Lee Sin, which they could have picked on 3. Nah, they have to ban... I feel like Bin might just play Fiora in game 5, you know. I would actually ban Fiora. I wouldn't care too much. I think Jax is okay to deal with. I think Jax is okay to deal with. I would ban Fiora. It feels like more of a volatile wild card, like hard to deal with side laner that I don't know if they want to play against. They got rid of the Gnar. So Jax and Fiora up and Camille, like Bin is gonna pick some psycho champ. There's no way he plays Sion in game 5, right? They should ban Lee Sin here, because obviously Ahri Lee Sin 4-5 is always reliable. They just should ban Lee Sin, unless they care about Elise. But I don't think Cassante Lulu Elise is it. Viego? Okay, yeah, Lee Sin. I think it's Viego for Aki then. I don't know if he plays it though. Does he play Viego? I think it's just a Viego game if he plays it. To be honest, Skarner psycho pick, thoughts? Just psycho pick a Skarner? They're denying Yone or what? They think that they'll take Yone? Well, now BLG can play LeBlanc if they want. LeBlanc, Lissandra for Yagao, or they can take Annie and play a hook champ bot. And I think they'll play a carry top like Fiora or Jax. That's probably BLG direction. I think Fiora or Jax. Yeah, it looks like they're going Jax. No, he's going Fiora. No, he's going Jax. Both of them were good. Jax is good against Yone for sure. Now I think it's hook champ or it's LeBlanc Lissandra. Which one? I don't like Ahri. I don't like Veigar. Oh my god, is he gonna blitzcrank a game 5? Is he gonna game 5 a blitzcrank? Is he gonna game 5 a blitzcrank? You little psychopath. He's gone and done it. You fucking nutcase. Good god, what jungler do you pick here? Yeah, Maokai I think is the best pick. Maokai is the best pick. Right, well, On's just gone for a blitz game 5. Wukong starting Wolves. Maokai starting red. See what happens when Blitzcrank Hook is down. OMG bot lane walks past the wave, chunks them, now goes back behind the wave because they know the cooldown. Very simple, very easy. Happy days. Alright, show me a flash hook on. He needs to get this Lulu flash so they can actually have kill pressure somehow. Aki's constantly hovering. I think both junglers have to hover bot when there's a Blitzcrank in the game. I think ideally BLG sounds very basic, but they need to get a flash out of bot or mid. Because what that does is it unlocks the threat of being able to make plays with Blitzcrank, right? You actually have kill pressure. While they have flash, your kill pressure is just so nullified, so trading is actually worth it. You can't really die to Aphelios Lulu's Blitzcrank if you don't have flash, right? They're under so much threat. So BLG have 3 pushing lanes, which is pretty good. Bot's only pushing because of the bounce, but they should be on a good base timer. So I'll say that they're fine. Yagao is so low. Warded entrance red. Blitzcrank's here to cover. Cream could look for some cooking here. I don't know if he has E though. Probably doesn't. Lucidity boots first base from Maokai. Double this shouldn't buy on first base. Sheen or double longsword? Caulfields. Doesn't go Sheen longsword. Here comes the 3v3 bot again. It's it's a BLG favorite, this 3v3, unless BLG commit and they miss, and then OMG can turn. OMG can only play for turn. Oh, that's just a horror. Now here's the turn. Here's where I think OMG can win. Yeah, they win. Wow, they didn't have any damage for that Lulu, did they? Where the fuck was their damage? Maybe he needs to be careful here, Maokai with W. Yeah, go on Zeri, he has no sums. Nice hook, but that guy's dead. Oh my god, is OMG gonna win? Is OMG gonna win? Is OMG gonna be top 3 in the LPL? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Someone check Dom's heart rate. Should we get a Dom cam? I need a Dom live reaction. I need to see when he's losing it. I need to see when my boy's going crazy. Him losing it is gonna make me feel like I'm gonna lose it too. I just need to see when OMG wins a team fight. I want to watch him lose it. You can see he's going like this. He's fucking... Dude, he's fucking in it. The good news about the Blitzcrank lane is you have kill pressure. The bad news is you don't really get push unless you can threaten kills. But they can't now because Aphelios is too far ahead, so the Blitzcrank value is gone. Ah, they're taking away their own red because Shun's taking theirs. It's nice. It's really nice. BLG's comp is so bad, OMG will win. Yeah, BLG's comp is definitely weird. A lot of different moving parts going on. Annie and Wukong want to play to kind of go in. Blitzcrank kind of wants to play for hooks and picks on single target. Zeri kind of needs people to buy her space, and Jax kind of wants to split push and flank. It's like there's not much of like an overlap. I think BLG just picked champs to match OMG's champs, but the champs didn't overlap very well. I mean, the game's not over. BLG can easily win this game, but Jax into Yone Cassante on side lane. Blitzcrank into Aphelios Lulu. These are all response picks, right? which made the comp feel a bit weird, I want to say. What can Blitzcrank get done in these Moby Boots? This will be Blitzcrank's strongest point, the next 5 minutes of the game. The next Herald and Dragon. Blitzcrank can set up picks before that, but then things will fall off a bit. Okay, Shun versus Aki. Yeah, Wukong wins, of course, because he's playing Conqueror. What are they playing? Why are they trying to get this bot? I mean, they can hook PP God here, but do they win 2v2? I don't think they do. You know, I think BLG lose. Oh, and maybe if they chain CC Lulu, he dies. What is PP God doing? He didn't ult. What? They do win. What the fuck? What just happened? Lulu had ult. Huh? I really thought they would lose that. But Elk just did so much damage. Why did he do so much damage? Look at Dom. What happened here? I thought that Aphelios would murder this guy. Oh, his polymorph got insta-cleansed. PP God should just ult himself here. He just dies to the lightning. Oh my god, man. Lulu inted it. BLG are gonna Herald mid. That gives gold to Annie. Here comes OMG. Nice hook, but he has flash, so he probably will have to use it. Annie doesn't have flash to follow. Drake's not up yet. Maokai is an int pick. Yeah, definitely on the weaker tier of jungle, I would say. So BLG have really strong mid to bot right now. They need to get Annie's waves in, hover bot side, start Drake. OMG needs to crack it somehow. I think the way they crack it is through mid because Yagao's weak, so Shun and On are gonna hover. Yagao's not weak, you know, but he's vulnerable for kills really easy. So as long as he's safe, I mean, shield Bozeri with flash, definitely fine. Hard to kill, but now they definitely found their way in because of reset timer. Blitzcrank had to reset for wards. Cream doesn't have shield bow though. I don't think OMG want to fight this. I just feel like there's a world where Cream goes in and just gets instantly one-shot. I think they give this. Yeah, just give it. Go top side, let them have it. Doesn't matter. One Drake apiece. Yeah, this is the mid to bot power. They should get this tower eventually. Maybe in the next 2 minutes. Because now if Aphelios is back, it's going to be a bit harder. But it depends on Maokai position. If Maokai abandons bot right now, they'll get it on the next wave. I think he can't really abandon bot. Oh my god, Abel. Oh my god, Abel. Can they turn this? No, they have TP. Abel might be fucked here. Oh, that hook was insane. I mean, he was dead anyway, but... And PP God has no flash. Does Bin just send it? That's slow, man. Oh, clean by Shun. Oh, Elk was tanking the whole tower. What? He's 1 HP. Oh no, look at him. It's okay, Dom, it's okay. OMG have Aphelios Lulu, it's okay. Maybe Abel can cook. Maybe Abel can cook. I guess if you don't have TP here and he flashes the hook, OMG probably win, yeah? But the TP fucks it. What happens to Elk? Does this guy just run through the whole tower? Let me see the minimap. He E's through and tanks 2 shots, I think. They get Herald here, BLG, which is really good. They should be able to get mid tier 1 with that and then move into top. I think they should keep their bot lane mid and have... Yeah, any top, yeah, it's good. Any top is good. Probably better to have Yone against Jackson to Yone. Here comes the Herald mid. They should just drop it now. I don't know why he's doing Raptors. Hello, 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 hello. He's staying in combat because of these Raptors, so he can't drop it. Now Annie has to go back to top wave. Okay, well I thought they would proc it there, but maybe it's because Bin didn't have bot push. Everfrost, Blitzcrank. Holy smokes. So OMG don't really have a play right now. Their play is just to react. But they can't react. Because TPs are coming up for BLG by the time they set up mid. And I don't think they can cross map right now. Jax is too strong. Their only cross map is top side, but maybe when Drake's up. But I think they just have to wait for Drake and fight. I think OMG should take a fight around Drake and see how it goes. I think it's one of those things where you test the waters, if that makes sense. If you can find a good flank or like a good situation to fight, then you take it. If you can't, then just try to force some sums and back away. Because I don't think they can cross map. I just think that their champs... I think that OMG's comp needs a melee support. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like looking at these champs, if they had like a Leona or something, they could cook a lot harder. Like if they banned Zeri instead of Kennen, and let's say for argument's sake Kennen's banned as well. Let's just say Zeri was down and they first picked Aphelios. I feel like if they had like Varus Leona or Kai'Sa Leona in this comp, OMG could actually force a lot harder. Aphelios Lulu with these 3 melee champs, I just don't think it works very well together. I feel like Aphelios needs a mage next to him that can peel, or like an Ahri. Okay, Drake in 20. Here it's the OMG attempt at a cross map, but Aki's not even here. He's gonna come up now, but I think Blitzcrank can match with Zeri and they can solo Drake with Wukong or something, and then there's no cross map. Okay, so they're not fighting Drake either, so they're just giving. They are just gonna slow the game down and try to get to 2 items on Aphelios and Yone, which is fine. It's nothing wrong with that, but Yagao just needs to make sure he doesn't die here. Just stand under his tower and catch waves. There's no reason to walk up, even though we know Lulu's there. Like, his whole team's bot side. Blitz is just fishing for short amount of time, gonna get some shallow vision, but yeah, he should know that they're fine. Okay, so 4k gold lead. Now BLG's next objective is top tier 1, where they will now push OMG back out of top side because they don't have to play bot side. And Cream's gonna be under tower soon. Maybe next wave when Zeri comes out of base. And Blitz, they light up top side. Okay, Blitzcrank needs the base. Like, his base just got cancelled. This is the problem BLG have right now. This Blitz has no wards. I think he needs the base. He has none left. Once he's based and sweeps this shit out, I think now BLG will start to run this game. Oh, he has wards actually. Oh, he doesn't need the base then. What is he doing then? I think On realizes I cannot base because my team isn't, like... If Blitzcrank bases here, that means Wukong and Zeri have to just sit there for 30 seconds. And what you can easily do in pro play is you can start skewering your bases. Oh, I can base for this. Oh, I can base for this. Oh, don't go in, I can base for this. Oh, don't go in, I can base for this. And then if you get in that mindset, you never control the map, ever. Someone always has to take the L. See, Blitz wants the base, but he's not allowed to, because then they lose top pressure, they lose top vision, and they don't play the game for 1 minute. Why? Why would you do that? What, just so you can get a fucking Ruby Crystal? Shut the fuck up, take the L, stay around. Looks like they're gonna... See how now that On is basing? You can see Shun is basing as well, so you get more value out of the recalls. You know, recall value is really important. It's actually a really hard thing to learn. I don't know, I think the longer this goes on, the... Okay, well, there's a Baron start. Elk just jumped over the wall and decided, you know what? We're doing Nash, and On is tanking it. Enjoy half HP, pussy. What the fuck there? Whoa! Oh my god. How did Annie get there? I think OMG can cook a bit. No, they can't. Oh, they had Blue Gun and Yone ult there. I thought they could commit. Man, Cream Yone never ults. I think there he could have maybe ulted. Yagao had no flash. I don't know what his vision was like. Yeah, BLG, this is a bit fishy. Chill out a bit. I think they should just drop Nash, to be honest. Okay, well, no, let's not drop Nash. Okay, well, no, yeah, maybe, no. Okay, well, they're too indecisive and now they're gonna lose the game. Oh, Aki flashed in, but no one's doing damage to Nash. Hit Nash, hit Nash, hit Nash. Hit... Oh, no, it's over. Oh, no, Dom, I'm sorry. Dom, I'm sorry. Dom, I'm sorry. Dom. No. Don't look at Dom's face. Oh, no. It's okay, Dom, it's okay. Now he knows how I felt with the Shy. So here, why isn't Cream ulting? They have a pink in the bush. They have a Aphelios blue gun nearby. Here, I think he should just ult on Yagao. At least chunk them a bit before the Baron. Yes. What happened here as well? They get them really low. Abel does good on his ult. Cream goes over and ults. Shanji's there. They go on top of Shun. Shun W's away. Shanji gets one shot. Cream gets pulled back. Aki flashes in. 50-50. OMG lose it. If they got it, I think they would get out with what? Abel and... No, Abel died as well. They would have one Nash buff. That's a 6-1 Zeri. 3 levels up. 3 levels up. What? 10k gold lead. I mean, BLG did throw a 10k gold lead in game 3. Yeah, game 3 they threw a 10k gold lead. Was it game... No, game 2. So it's not their first time, but I don't think this game they can throw it. This game is really impossible to throw a 10k gold lead. Like, your champs are just 1,000 times better at this point. I guess the only way they throw is like Aphelios getting 5 or 6 items and just randomly one-shotting everyone. But I think BLG have too much damage for that to happen. I don't know what Bin's doing, but he's fine. Yeah, BLG have too much damage for that to happen. I don't think Aphelios can do that. Why isn't Zeri permabanned? I don't know, but I feel like Zeri won every game this series, didn't it? Apart from the game that Abel lost on it against the Aphelios, where he was like hardcore smurfing. Okay, so when you're playing 4-1, your objective is always the side tower. So top tier 2 is their objective here. And if they overcommit top to defend, you go mid. If they overcommit mid to defend, they go top. But most teams commit mid to defend because it's, you know, more important to hold mid towers. Even though side towers are more gold, you need to hold mid towers. Ah, this game is done. This game is fucking done. They lost Nash, but I don't think it matters. They should be able to get this inhib if they want it. They have... Ooh. The threat of Blitzcrank, man. They're all... Oh, nice W by Xante. Oh my god, Yagao. That was deep as fuck, little bro. I don't know if that was good. Like, I mean, maybe it was fine, but... maybe Elk can just kill everyone? Is Elk just elking? Oh, the hook missed as well. Oh, they can't do anything now. Close to ending. Damn. A couple more skill shots hit there and they would end. Here he tries to ult hook the Maokai, I think, but the ult was just out of range and the hook missed. Here Yagao goes in, but Shun can't react in time. He gets Maokai ulted. Cream just gets melted, and now Elk just starts AoEing everyone down. The chain, man. The chain lightning is so OP. Like, can you just remove it? You know what they should do at the end of the year? End of the competitive year? You know they killed Gangplank? After Worlds they should kill Zeri. Thoughts? Then maybe she revives next year as like a fucking demon hunter with a gun, and she's just a different champ, and that's their way of fixing her. You know, like in Sonic, you ever seen Sonic? Where you have like Shadow and Sonic? Like, you just imagine Sonic dies and Shadow takes his place. Same thing with Zeri. Make a different champ. Oh no, I hope OMG turn around, but I can tell you for a fact they're not turning this around. This game is done. I think 5 gold players will end this game. Their champs are just 10 times better. Go Nash in turn. OMG have to Prage. I mean, they haven't seen them leave the jungle. Okay, bye-bye. I mean, they don't even have to go Nash now, just end. Oh, Dom is fuming. Oh no, Dom. Triple kill. Ah, GG. GG. Moment of sadness for Dom. Poor Dom. That's it. First it was me with the Shy, now it's Dom with OMG. Welcome.